Red Hat Pirates here with the new deck profile for the Op09 Marshall D Teach, aka Blackbeard. Before we get into the deck, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell to turn on notifications, and get at me in the comments. Let me know if you like the deck, hate the deck, or what you do differently. Okay, let's check out Teach. Alright, I went ahead and turned the camera off as usual for you guys so you could see every card perfectly. So, Marshall D Teach. Your on-play abilities don't activate. Activate main. You may trash one card from your hand until the end of your opponent's next turn. Your opponent's on-play abilities don't activate. So this negates like Jinbei into whatever. It negates Purple Luffy's ability to go wide on the board through using Luffy Taro, etc. So all their on-plays no longer work. Great leader. Alright, so here's how we're running this. We have 4 Laboons. If you guys don't have these, you better grab them because they continue to go up in price, by the way. So, 4 Laboons. This is one of the only non-Blackbeard cards that we're running. It's an animal type, but it's just a really powerful card. You rest the card, you -4, and then you pop it with .Q. So we're running 4 of those. We're running 4 of the Van Augur. This is much like Laboon. You're going to rest this card. You're going to -3, and then you're going to pop it. So it kills basically 4 costs. Just die. Anything else, you're going to have another way to minus. But also, this is a 6K, and if he kills this, if your opponent kills this, you draw a card, so it replaces itself, which is insane. It's this card's so good. And it's searchable, Blackbeard. Jesus Burgess. This is one of the best cards in the deck. This is one of the cards you're going to be looking to set up. The 2 cards in the deck that you're looking to actually get on the board and just keep on the board is Burgess and Teach. Especially with how I have the deck set up, because I have the deck set up to continue to build the trash to make Burgess just outlandishly strong. So, for those of you who don't know, this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. If your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type, this character gets 1,000 power for every 4 cards in your trash. This card goes hard. So we run 4 of those, and we're literally just looking to set up our trash through the honeycomb or losing our .Qs, drawing cards, and that's going in the trash. And then we're throwing a card away every turn through Teach. So this card just gets outlandishly strong. Sharu, or however you say his name, this is just basically a 2K counter. You may trash 2 cards from your hand, draw 2 when attacking. It's a filter if you really need it to be that, but other than that, it's really just a 2K. It's a 2K, and it's a trash through this if you need it trashed, if you have plenty of 2K. Stronger, this card actually does get play on top of being a 2K, so you may trash 1 card from your hand and this character. If your leader has the Blackbeard type, draw 1 card, then give up to one of your opponents at -2 cost for the turn. So basically, this is a -2 that you also get to draw a card off of if you need to play it out. Maybe you need that extra for this to work on a pop, or for this to work. That way you can pop with this. This gives you that. .Q, one of the best cards in this deck. 2 cost. You may rest this character if your leader has the Blackbeard type. KO up to one of your opponent's cost 1 or lower characters. And then on KO, this also draws a card. So you're going to be turning this sideways, and maybe one of these, and popping 5s. Turn this sideways, and this, you're popping 4s. So this, you just want to keep turning this sideways to force their leader to swing into this or these, and you're not taking damage, and you're just getting closer and closer to your 10 cost turn where you can chain Blackbeards, or closer and closer to finding Burgesses so you can put those on the field too. We run 3 of the Vasco shots. This is just a chump blocker. Just a nice card to have. Maybe you needed to swing your Teaches and you didn't have another one to throw out. Just throw this card out. This ensures that no matter how high he climbs, you're not killing him. 4 Teaches, obviously the best card in the deck. If your leader, activate main. It's not once per turn though. If your leader has the type Blackbeard Pirates, and if this character was played this turn, up to one of your opponent's leader's effects are negated for the rest of the turn. Then up to one of your opponent's character's effects are negated until the end of your opponent's next turn. That character also cannot attack. Yeah, so you basically, you negate the leader's effect, so if you have Shanks or something like that, he's not able to minus your swing. If they have Bonnie, they're not able to rest one of your characters, so you just play this character out first, and whatever defensive leader skill that they have, it just doesn't work. It turns it off. And then this also stops one of your opponent's characters that are on board from swinging. And then it also serves as a blocker on top of that. So it's insane. So, yeah. 4 of these, obviously. Get these as soon as they come out. These will end up going up in cost. Like, once they come out, they're probably going to be crazy high. So just make sure you have some 09 and put it to the side. Lafitte. You may rest this character in one of your Don. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Blackbeard's type card, and put it in your hands. Then place the rest of the cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is an activate. This is an activate main that you turn sideways. It's another. It basically So you turn it sideways, you search, and then it forces your opponent to swing into this because there's no way they can allow you to keep this up because you just get card after card after card through this, and Blackbeard's ability requires you to throw a card away, so if you're able to just continuously draw, it's insane. We run 4 of the finger guns. This is another way for us to KO opponents 5 costs or less. Technically, if you have this on the field with this, you can get a 9. You can technically get anything because you have stronger this. So yeah, you run 4 of those. This is my age. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and reveal up to 1 Blackbeard's type card other than this is my age and put it in your hand and then put the rest of the cards in your trash. So this is a way to build up trash for him, and it's giving you a card to draw. So maybe you needed your Teach, or maybe you needed a Burgess. It's giving you that, and everything in this deck is searchable except for the finger gun and the Laboon. So it's probably the most consistent deck in the game, and this is the most consistent you can actually make it. So it's insane. No matter what your opening hand is, you pretty much always see the cards you need to see. And then we're running 3 liberations. If your leader has the Blackbeard Pirate's type, choose up to 1 of your opponent's characters and negate their effect for this turn. Then if that character has a cost of 4 or less, you KO it. So you negate their effect. So this card can kill Burgess, just outright. It just gets rid of Burgess. It can negate Basil Hawkins' effect. It can negate anyone's effect. Lucky Roo, it can negate their effect, and then if they're a 4 or lower, it KOs it. Or you can make them a 4 or lower through Laboon or whatever, and then KO it. We run 3 of those, and then 4 of the Honeycomb. You may trash 1 card from your hand, then rest this stage. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Blackbeard's card, and put it into your hand. Then place the rest on the bottom of your deck. So another way to build trash for him is you're just trashing card from hand, getting some good filter, and then grabbing whatever you need. You should start every turn. If you have this card already in play, just start your turn by using this because it doesn't cost any Don to use it. You build your trash, and maybe you get something you really need off of it. We got, I think, 4 matches for you guys. We did run it through ranked, and then some of them are player matches as well because it's kind of hard to get matches on the East ladder at times. So let's get into those matches. Alright, up first we got Purple Luffy. We see the Laboon. We got the Lafitte. We're going to throw out the Lafitte here. Go ahead and get a search on. Technically, we could throw out 2 pieces here, but I think we're just going to search, yeah. Probably could grab the Burgess or 2K. Probably the Burgess. Yep, cool. He swings 5 into that. That's going to be... yeah, that's gone. Okay. What's he going to play out? He plays out a pudding. Okay. Allows him to ramp. A little different. A little spicy tech, I guess. Not the biggest fan of it. We could get rid of it right now if we really wanted to. I think we probably... yeah, we will, I guess. So, we'll just do it like that. Yep, get rid of it. Get card draw and then swing 6. Trash the Liberation. We'll keep the finger gun. That way if he plays out Sanji, we can kill it. Sangoro. We'll get card draw. We see our 10 drop. It's what we want to see. 10 drops and Burgesses is how I have this built. So here we can technically just finger gun that if we want to, and we can still throw something out, or we can probably grab another .Q. Yeah, cool. And then we can just kill that. We might as well get rid of it. I think we're debating on maybe Laboon play. We swing 5. I don't know why he didn't. He should have blocked that for free, technically. If we were going to finger gun it, we should have already done it. But I wasn't really planning on doing it at first. I think I was going to throw the Laboon, but just changed my mind. He gets another one out. Well, we get a Laboon. .Q. Boom. That's gone. And then we get 2 left, and we'll just swing 7. So he hasn't seen his. He's just been trying to get out. Yeah, then we can black hole him. Cool. What I was saying is I was like, maybe he hasn't seen his Zoros and Sanjis and stuff like that. But maybe he's just trying to get me to use everything up. There's his Zoro. We can technically kill it, and I think we probably should just get it out of the way now. Even though we do have to give up a liberation on top of that, I think we probably do. I think it's for the best, and technically we can't black hole him because we played out our trash card. Maybe we shouldn't have, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, so we can take there, that's fine. We get a card draw off of that, and then we're back to 4 cards. And now we can start trashing and just grabbing more stuff. Probably either the van or the... Well, we have to take either a 2K or the van. Probably the van. Yeah. I think we're good. We already have a 2K. We're not really in jeopardy of anything because we got 10 drop Teach coming down right here, so boom, boom, yep. And then, yeah, we'll just black hole him again. We weren't going to be searching next turn anyways, because our whole search is just trash now. Just trash to search. That way we look for 10 drop Teaches through trash. Okay, I think we need to, yep, start with trash. There you go. We don't see, but we do see Liberation. We can get that down to, we can't get it low enough. Oh yeah, we can with Stronger and Van, and we can actually kill it. So we're good. We can deploy that. Yep, there we go. We get card draw off of that. And then we can just end that, and we still have enough to black hole as well. Yep, we are setting pretty. I mean, we ain't got no cards, but we're setting fine. Because no matter what he does right now, we got multiple attacks and he can't clear anything. And if he plays a 4 down, we can just insta-pop it. So we can insta-pop that. Yep, go ahead and pop that one. Maybe we trash and look for Liberation. We don't get it. We do get a blocker. We'll probably just grab the van here. Whatever we do, though, we could grab the blocker and play it out. We probably shouldn't have played that out because we probably wanted a black hole. But it's actually okay, though. We're not going to swing blocker. He's going to go to, well, I thought he was going to go to 2 life, but instead he's going to go to 2 cards. That's fine, too. We don't have to swing blocker here. He can only kill one thing. And no matter what he kills, it's giving us card draw. We'll just give that one up. And then he can't kill anything else unless he adds all his Don and swings into it. And that'll give me more card draw, so it don't really matter. He rests that. It doesn't matter, though. Like, we're just going to do that. And then we could probably just clear most of his board now. Pop that. Swing into that one. And then we can freeze. Well, we can't freeze the other one, but he'll never be able to attack with it, so it doesn't matter. And then we can black hole him again. I mean, he can attack with it, but like he's gotta add Don to do that, so we're not really pressed. He can swing into the 0 if he wants. He swings 12, we'll just take, and now we know we don't lose anything, and we get another Blackbeard, so we get another 10 drop. We don't even lose our 0 cost now, our 0k. So he doesn't even swing, he just knows. We can technically pop it if we want to, but it doesn't really matter. So we might as well just swing because we can play down 10 drop anyways. So no matter what we do here, this is pretty much game over. He left 3 Don up, so we didn't swing out for game, even though we technically probably could have. We just played it safe because we knew there was no possibility of him winning. And we take that one, so we can just go ahead and go next on that good stuff. Here we see Dofi. We get our Lafitte Searcher out right away. He sees Perona. It's a nice start. We're assuming he'll be able to chain in a Gene Bay now. For his next turn at least. We'll get a search off. We'll just pop his Perona and get it out right away. That way we know he can only clear 1, and he's got to use Leader Swing to do it. I think sometimes you don't want to clear the 1 cost with it, but sometimes you do. And in that instance, we did because we want to force his Leader to swing into our board, which is fine. He swung into Dot Q or into Lafitte. That's fine. So we get to keep Dot Q up now, and now we can pop something else. And now he's got to swing into board again, which is very important. Like, now he can't swing into anything but board again because he has to clear. And he does. It's fine. He gets them both, which isn't a big deal again. Now we get our trash card, and we get our Lafitte, and we get a searcher. So we're good now. We get multiple searches here. We can grab another Dot Q. We can search with this. Probably just grab, I mean, it doesn't matter, blocker or 2K. To be fair, it doesn't really matter either way. We'll just grab 2K. And probably end up trashing. Yeah. Draw the van. So we got cards back up. We're able to swing 6 back in life again. We can black hole him again. And we're just that much closer to 10. We can clear both of those, and we should. Yep. And now we're pretty much at 10. I think we're debating on whether or not to black hole him here, and we decided to, just in case he had Gene Bays in hand. We get card draw. We can trash. Start with the trash every time. We see 10 drop. That's what we needed to see. We're just going to go ahead and play it. Boom, boom. Swing 5. Trash. Now, he is kind of in trouble now. Even though he can go a little bit wide, we got so much health. I think we just trashed that, to be fair. Yeah. We get a Burgess. A Burgess is big here, too, so we might as well grab it, play it out. And then this means we can't black hole him, but it's okay. Now we got a 9K swing, a 12K swing, and whatever else. Like, he does have a blocker, He is able to finally use his ability, but again, we're not really in danger, so. You can only swing at leader, and one of them is getting blocked, so that means he'll have a couple attacks that go, well, 3 attacks that should go through. If he swings blocker, though, he's dead, so 2 attacks that go through technically. We should definitely no blocker. Yep, there you go. Oh, we see another 10. Yeah, and that's going to be it for him. And this one we can technically block out of, because he doesn't have enough to climb over Teach anyways. Yep. And if he swings his blocker, he's dead. And we knew that. If he swings it, he loses. Well, I guess not necessarily. We could probably search for Lib. Or we can freeze his blocker with the Teach. There's a couple different things we can do. We get a 2. So here we'll just probably freeze blocker, stop him from being able to do anything, and then we could swing. We could have swung at lead or into board. We swung at board just because he was going to counter anyways. So, and we know we got this one next turn as long as we can survive, which we should be able to, because all we had to do is swing. We don't even have to swing actually, but we can. It doesn't make a difference either way, because he's only going to have 3 attacks and I have a blocker, so. I think we just decided not to. We could have swung and took one out and he would have had 3 attacks and I have a blocker, or we just let him climb as high as he wants with 2 attackers and we can block out, so. We can act. We can't. No. Or yeah, we can. I was like, wait a minute, we can't. Yeah. Yep, we can just counter that. So that just ends him. I think he knew it, so he just literally passed turn afterwards. And then we just simply math 2 4. Yeah, I mean, we knew that he couldn't anyways, but then we were just making sure. So 13 and 13, even if he had all 2Ks, he wasn't getting out any attack we did. So there we take out Dofi. And what's next? We got RP Luffy. RP Luffy's kind of a menace. Kind of an 09 menace a little bit. I don't think he's going to be that great into this, though. So we got probably Searcher, yeah. Okay. And we can actually just clear his, yeah, we can get rid of his ramp right away, so we do, and then we decide to start trashing. We don't need 2 Burgesses, I don't think, but we might just grab the Burgess anyways, because there's nothing else to grab there. So we can just pass. We'll get card draw. He does clear them both. That's fine. What do we have? Yep, we can clear Queen. We have .Q. We full clear board again, and then we're just going to continue to trash and build our trash for a potential Burgess play. He clears. We technically didn't need to do that there, but because he was going to 8 anyways, I believe. So yeah, but we had enough to get Burgess out on top of that, so it's all good. No. So now we got 10-drop Beard, and we can turn him offline. Yep. And then we got a Burgess swing still, and we got a blocker, so we're good. And we have to grab Van here, because you can't grab Laboon. And then we can just trash Probably the Burgess, yeah, and just in case, because we can possibly van next turn into our finger pistol to clear one of those. And he can't clear anything because we're just going to give him block. Yep. All right. And then if we, I mean, we should probably start with trash every time, no matter what. But I think we're just like, yeah, we're getting rid of this, even if we see something that we want in the trash. So we got rid of that one. And then we get to swing 6. And then we can trash then. And go ahead and swing Burgess. And pass. So I think here, let's see, 6, 7, 8. We can give it up just because we know we can't clear anything else. Yeah. We turned him offline. So now we have 10 drop, and we can turn him offline there, and then we can just swing into the other with Burgess. And he does counter, but it took the rest of what he had. And then we'll just trash and redo him. So now he's got 2 swings, and I got a blocker up, and we're pretty safe. He's got 6, 7, 8, 9. He only has 9, so we know he couldn't kill Burgess. He leaves 1 up. We'll go ahead and redo it. Freeze that again. And then we can literally, yeah, I was about to say, we can just repeat. We're gonna clear Eustace, and he's gonna lose eventually. So, and he knows that. We got 3 teach chained, so he goes ahead and concedes. Lastly, we have the Blackbeard versus Blackbeard mirror. We get a search on. Okay, we get that. We pull the trash. So here we're looking for Burgess, I believe. Yeah, or okay, we took another searcher. That's not bad either. Maybe we should have grabbed Burgess there, but you go through the trash quite fast, so we're able to play a couple searchers down next turn. Well, now we got 3 searchers. That's pretty wild. Just go play them down and just grab everything, because we're going to go through our deck extremely quick. And we know that we don't need to grab Blackbeard there because we have 1 for starters, and we're going to go through our deck extremely quick. We have all the searchers in the world now. He gets his Burgess down, but we don't care. We have Liberation. And there's another one. We can just get rid of that immediately, and then we can start searching again. We'll grab another Liberation. That way, if he gets another Burgess out, we can kill it too. And then now we see our own Burgess, which is another, again, one of the cards we were wanting and looking for. We can probably trash the searcher or the van. I would probably trash the either the searcher or the actual 1-cost event search. He's getting another Burgess. We got Liberation. We do not care. We're going to use it. And then we can get our own Burgess play in. And if he doesn't have Liberation, then he doesn't have an answer for it. He's running Man-Sherry. That's fine. He gets another Burgess out. Swings 8. We're going to go ahead and take that. I think we were reading the Man-Sherry card. We don't run that one, but we can trash that. Yep. And then, I mean, we might as well grab the other Burgess. Here we can swing into Man-Sherry, and then we can go ahead and start our chain teaches. And we can stop Burgess from ever swinging anyways, so we're good. And now we know he doesn't have a way to kill our Burgess, because now he's going to have to start his teaches as well, because if he doesn't, then he's just going to lose. And we can 1K counter out of that. Probably just a van, yeah. And now we can continue our chains. Start with trash, yep. If we see liberation here, then maybe we don't chain. And we do see liberation here. So, I mean, we don't technically have to chain now. Now we can liberate and play down another Burgess, and that's not a bad play at all. Yeah, there we go. And then we still get a search on. And we can swing 6 and then 10. And he'll block one of them. Oh, no, he didn't. He just said, no, I'm done. And there you have the Marshall D Teach deck profile. Like I said before, make sure you like, subscribe. If you would change any of these cards out for anything else, maybe you like to sub in Jack. Maybe you like 4 Liberations. What else could you sub in? Let me know in the comments. Peace out, guys.